The word medicine is a Tajik word that was pumped to Europe and became known as the word medicine. The word medicine is formed from two Tajik words, madat, which means the help of the word Sina, that is, Abu Ali ibn Sina, Avicenna. Therefore, the word medicine literally means from Tajik to Russian by Avicenna. Abu Ali ibn Sina is Avicenna, a Tajik by nationality. Avicenna is a scientist, philosopher, and doctor, a representative of Eastern Aristotelism. In total, he wrote more than 450 works in 29 fields of science, of which only 274 have come down to us. The most famous and influential philosopher-scientist of the medieval Islamic world. Avicenna wrote, "I started studying medicine, replenishing my reading with observations of patients, which taught me many methods of treatment that cannot be found in books." Written in Arabic, the encyclopedic work The Book of Healing, Kitab al-Shifa, is dedicated to logic, physics, biology, psychology, geometry, arithmetic, music, astronomy, as well as metaphysics. The Book of Knowledge, Danish, Noms, is also an encyclopedia, the main medical works of Ibn Sina. The Canon of Medical Science, Medicines, Removal of Harm from Various Manipulations Through Corrections and Warnings of Errors, About the Benefits of the Harm of Wine, a poem about medicine. A treatise on the pulse, Activities for Travelers, a treatise on sexual power, a treatise on vinegar honey, a treatise on chicory blood vessels for bloodletting. Rice and Judea describes the treatment of diseases of the ear, stomach, teeth, a summary of the science of music in the Book of Healing. In addition, it describes hygiene problems. On the eve of Ibn Sina suggested that diseases can be caused by some tiny creatures. He was the first to draw attention to the contagiousness of smallpox, identified the differences between cholera and plague, described leprosy, separating it from other diseases, studied a number of other diseases. Medicines. The work describes in detail the role of the heart in the occurrence and manifestation of pneumonia, features of the diagnosis and treatment of heart diseases. In the field of chemistry, Ibn Sina discovered the process of distillation of essential oils. He was able to extract hydrochloric, sulfuric and nitric acids, potassium and sodium hydroxides. Ibn Sina wrote in his work about the role and place of physical exercises in health and medical practice. He defined physical exercises: voluntary movements resulting in continuous, deep breathing. He argued that if a person exercises moderately and in a timely manner and observes the regime, then he does not need any treatment or medication. Having stopped these activities, he languishes. Physical exercises strengthen muscles, ligaments, nerves. He advised taking into account age and health during classes. He spoke about massage, hardening with cold and hot water. In astronomy, Ibn Sina criticized Aristotle's notion that stars reflect light from the sun, claiming that stars glow with their own light, but believed that planets also glow themselves. He claimed to have observed the transit of Venus on the disk of the Sun on the 24th of May, 1032nd year. Ibn Sina made a significant contribution to the development of the theory of embedded, or imprinted, medieval theory of motion, according to which the cause of the movement of thrown bodies is some force, later called impetus, embedded in them by an external source. In his opinion, the engine, the human hand, the bowstring, forgiving the like, communicates to a moving body a stone, an arrow, some aspiration, similar to how fire transfers heat to water. Gravity can also act as an engine. Ibn Sina also developed his own teaching about human temperament and character. According to his teaching, human nature is divided into four simple types: hot, cold, wet and dry, which in modern psychology corresponds to four temperaments. These natures are not stable, but change under the influence of internal and external factors, such as meteorological conditions and the change of seasons. Changes in body fluids can also correct the nature in the appropriate direction. In addition to simple natures, Avicenna distinguished four more complex natures, depending on the prevalence of one of the four body fluids of blood, mucus, yellow or black bile. Avicenna was born on the 16th of August, 1980, and died on the 18th of June, 1037th year. Ibn Sina is a great Tajik. Every person on earth should know this.